everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 262 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one is another one of my all-time favorites. This is so beautiful. It is designed by Amber and it is called the Secret Garden Square. And it's so pretty. We are using, you can see it, popcorn stitches, of course. So that's why it's one of my favorites. And we're using a lot of double crochets in this project to make this beautiful giant square. Actually, look at how big it is. Both of my hands can fit in there. So this one's probably 10 inches. You can go on to making yours a 12-inch square. I ended on round 9 today, but you can go on to making rounds 10 through 14 to make yours a 12-inch square. I think for all the squares we've made this year, there are a bunch of 12-inch squares, and if you go on to making all of those 12-inch squares, you probably could put them all together and make like a big blanket or something. So go on to making yours 12 inches today, but I'm only going to show you the first 9 rounds today. And in this square I'm using Red Heart Super Saver yarn. These are just little scraps that I have lying around here in my scrap baskets. But you can use any worsted weight, size 4 worsted weight medium yarn if you want to. That's a 10-ply yarn. But you can use any scraps that you have. You can use a double knitting yarn if that's what you have, or an Aran yarn even. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to demonstrate this in an H size crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters. So make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor. So we'll be cutting our yarn, sewing in our ends, and these tools all come in handy in this project when we change color so often. We need to sew in those ends. Also, before we start, I have to mention every day there are links in the description of this video. There's a link to the written pattern by Amber, the Secret Garden Square, so you can click that, follow along with her written pattern. It's very well written. There's a photo in there. You can see what colors she chose. I tried to use very similar colors to what she chose in her pattern to keep it consistent, and it looks so fabulous. So I'm really happy how mine turned out. And there's also a link to the 365 Days of Granny Squares page on YARNutopia.com, so you can go to that page and find all 365 Days of Granny Squares. I add a new one every single day, so make sure you're following along. And for those of you who are new, welcome to the project. You can start whenever you want, and these will stay up on the blog forever, so you can start and stop whenever you want. But I'm making 365 and we're almost done. That's so exciting. So anyway, what else? There is links to the Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you share your photos on Facebook and Instagram. Find this post in the comment section on Facebook. Share your photo and tell me what you liked about this square. It did turn out a little larger, but let me know what you're doing with your larger squares today. And then also on Instagram, make sure you hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your beautiful squares as well. And then also you can Snapchat me. Just go right on Snapchat, and I am YARNutopia right on there. You can snap me a little photo here. I'm going to snap it and post it. So just do that and send me a photo of your square today. I'm YARNutopia on Snapchat, so you can follow me there. And last thing before we start, I have to say a huge thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, and you can get that update on when he posts our next video tomorrow. So let's get started and make number 262 Granny Square. Let's start out by making a slip knot. So put your short end over the top of your long end, then fold this down and then pull that through. Pull tight, insert your hook, and we can begin. So let's start out with chaining 5. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to come all the way to the first chain way over here and make a slip stitch. So go in, then yarn over and pull through and through. And now we've created a ring, which we're going to work into that ring for round 1. If you know how to make the magic loop or the magic ring or adjustable loop or whatever you want to call it, you can make that and start round 1 that way. But I'm just going to go into round 1 using this type of ring here. We're going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of this round. Now into this ring we are going to put 15 double crochets. Okay, so yarn over, go into this ring, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so that's a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. This one is 7. There we go. 8, 9, 10. You can see I'm working in a circular form here all the way around, and you can see I'm working over the top of this straggler as well. So it's kind of hidden in there, so I don't have to sew it in later. This is 13, 14, and 15. So now with that chain up 3 at the beginning, there should be 16 stitches in total. So if you need to count back 16, I'm going to remove my hook and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 will be this chain up 3 right here. So what we have to do is slip stitch to that. So go 1, 2, 3 right at the top, just insert your hook, then yarn over and pull through and through. And that's round 1. At this point I'm going to fasten off. If you are not changing color, join with in any stitch around, actually let me see here, join with a single crochet in any double crochet. So you could just chain up 1 and go on to the next round if you're not changing color. But I'm actually going to chain 1 and cut my yarn, pull through, pull tight, and I'm changing color. So if you are changing color, you can start in any stitch, but I'm just going to go right into that same one that we just slip stitched into, and I'm going to grab a new color, hooking that on my hook and pulling that through, just like that, and then chain up 1. So yarn over and pull through. Then we are going to single crochet into this same stitch. So go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Just like that. That's a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over and pull through, and in the very next stitch right here we're going to make a popcorn stitch. So in this stitch right here we're going to put 5 double crochets. So yarn over, go into this stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So the same exact stitch as we did in round 1, we're doing double crochets. So we have to put 5 of those in that same stitch. So that was 1, yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 2, this is 3, 4, and 5. Then to finish off the popcorn stitch, what we need to do is take this loop and pull it up a little bit, remove your hook from that loop, go into the first double crochet of this grouping, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first one right there, go in, put that loop back on your hook, okay, then pull it through. And then pull that tight, and you can see that it has folded that in half and looks fabulous. I love popcorn stitches. So now we need to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through. Then we're going to single crochet into the very next stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat what we did. So chain 1, popcorn stitch into the next stitch, so that's 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then remove your hook from this loop and go into the first double crochet of the grouping right in here. Then hook that loop back on your hook and pull it through. And pull tight, and that folds that in half, then chain 1, then single crochet into the next stitch, and then chain 1, and then popcorn stitch in the next. So if you need to rewind this to see what I did, just do that repeat all the way around. Otherwise, just follow along with the written pattern that's linked in the description of this video, but I'm going to finish round 2 and we'll meet up for round 3. Alright, finishing round 2, we just need to chain 1 and then slip stitch to the first single crochet of this round. So right in here, go in to that stitch, just like that, then yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, now if you are not changing color, let's see, for round 3 we need to chain up 1 and go on to round 3 with me, but I'm actually going to change color here, so I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull it tight, and if you are changing color, start in any single crochet. So I'm just going to start exactly where we fastened off, right into that single crochet that we slip stitched into, and I'm going to pick up a new yarn and pull that through and then chain up 1. Now we are going to single crochet into that same stitch. So go back into that single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a single crochet there. Then we are going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to hop to the next single crochet, so between these 2 popcorn stitches, and we are going to single crochet into there. So go into the next single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to repeat that, so chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet into the next single crochet between the popcorn stitches. So just do that all the way around and then I'll meet you up for round 4. When you chain your last 5 here, we need to slip stitch to the first single crochet of this round. So go into the single crochet, then yarn over and pull through that loop on your hook. Okay, so now we have all of these chain 5 spaces. We are actually going to work in the chain 5 spaces. So what I recommend, if you are changing color, to fasten off here and start in any chain 5 space. I'm not going to change color though, I'm just going to slip stitch into this chain 5 space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then chain up 1, just like that. Now in the chain 5 space, we are going to put a series of stitches. We are going to put a single crochet, so go in, yarn over, pull through 2. Then a half double crochet, so yarn over, go into the chain 5 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, that's a half double crochet. Now we have to put 5 double crochets, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5, all in that same chain 5 space. And we still have to put 2 more stitches in here, so if you need to scoot these over a little bit, we're going to put a half double crochet, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And then we have to put a single crochet, so go in, yarn over, pull through 2. And there's our petal. Then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and then hop to the next chain 5 space and repeat what we did. So put a single crochet, a half double crochet, 5 double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then a half double crochet, and then a single crochet. Then chain 1 and hop to the next chain 5 space and repeat what you just did in the other chain 5 space. If you need to, follow along with the written pattern. Otherwise, I'm just going to repeat this all the way around and then I'll meet you up for round 5. You want to end round 4 with a chain 1 and then slip stitch to the beginning single crochet of this round, okay? So not this little slip stitch or chain up 1 here. We're actually going to go into the single crochet, yarn over and pull through, just like that. And we're going to fasten off regardless if we're changing color or not. We're going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. And you know what, it's actually looking at this actually is a really cute applique, flower applique for like a blanket or even, I don't know, a big like a big side of a hat or something, even for an adult hat. I think it's really pretty. But we're actually going to start this next round in the middle double crochet of any petal. So you can see here that there are 5 double crochets in a petal. You want to start in the third one, or the very center of a petal. So I'm just going to insert my hook right in there. I'm going to grab a new color. You don't have to grab a new color. You can use the same color if you want, but I'm going to hook that through and then chain up 1. And now going on to round 5, we are going to put a single crochet in there. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops for a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to single crochet into the chain 1 space down here. So go into the chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to hop into the middle double crochet of this next petal here. So if you need to, count in 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that 5th stitch should be your middle stitch. Just go in there for a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to single crochet back into that same stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So there's a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet all in that same stitch. And then we're just going to repeat. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet into the chain 1 space down here, then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go into the middle double crochet of this petal here, so right in the center there, just put a single crochet, then chain 2 and a single crochet in there. Alright, and then repeat. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet into the chain 1 space, then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this middle double crochet of the next petal, we're going to put a single crochet, chain 2, and then a single crochet back in there. Okay, so just repeat that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up for round 6. Alright, when you're finishing this round, we have to chain 4 and then we have to single crochet into that first space where that first single crochet is. So we're going to go in to that same stitch that our first single crochet is in, then yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and slip stitch to the first single crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now we are going to, I'm not going to change color. If you want to, you can change color and start in any chain 2 space between these single crochets on any of these petals here. But I'm actually going to just slip stitch back into that that chain 2 space there. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. So now I'm in the chain 2 space. I'm going to chain up 1, and I'm going to single crochet in that space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, just like that. Now we are on round 6. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to single crochet into this chain 4 space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet into the next chain 4 space. So right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 1 and single crochet into this chain 2 space between these single crochets here. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're just going to repeat what we did. So chain 1, single crochet in the chain 4 space, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet in the next chain 4 space, then chain 1, and single crochet in this chain 2 space, and then repeat. So chain 1, single crochet in the chain 4 space, chain 5, then single crochet in the next chain 4 space, then chain 1, and single crochet in the chain 2 space. So just do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 7. When you finish this round, don't forget to chain 1 and then slip stitch to the first single crochet of this round. So right in here, go in, then yarn over, pull through, and through. Now we can go on to the next round. If you want to, you can fasten off here, but start in the same stitch that we slip stitched into for the next round. I am going to go on to round 7 without changing color, so I'm just going to chain up 1 and single crochet into that same stitch. So go back into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. Then we're going to skip over to this chain 5 space, and we are going to put 5 double crochets in there. So yarn over, go into the chain 5 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we need to chain 3, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, and 3. And in the same chain 5 space, so if you need to scoot this over, we're going to put 5 more double crochets in there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. Okay, so it makes a kind of a point. And then we're going to, so you can see here, there's 3 single crochets. There's 1 here, then a chain 1 space, then 1 here, then a chain 1 space, and then 1 here. We're going to single crochet into the middle single crochet. So skip this single crochet and this chain 1 space and go into this single crochet for a single crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're just going to repeat what we did. So in this next chain 5 space, put 5 double crochets, then chain 3, and then 5 more double crochets into that same chain 5 space. And then we're going to single crochet into the middle single crochet of the next 3 single crochets, which I'll show you right here. Let me finish this off. I'll show you again. Okay, so I have 5 double crochet, chain 3, and 5 double crochet all in the same chain 5 space. Then you can see here are 3 single crochets. There's a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet. We're going to go into the middle one right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops for a single crochet. Okay, and just repeat that around. So if you need to, rewind this to see what I did, or follow along with the written pattern, but it's just this repeat all the way around, so I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 8. When you finish your last 5 double crochets here, we're going to slip stitch to the first single crochet. So right in here, go in, yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, pull that tight, and then we're going to fasten off here. If you are not changing color, you should fasten off anyway. So just chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through, pull tight, and we are going to start this next round in a chain 3 space. So any chain 3 space, just go in. I'm going to grab a new color, but you can use the same if you want. But I'm just going to hook that on my hook and pull that through. And then we're going to chain up 3. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. And in the same space here, we are going to put 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the same chain 3 space, we're going to put 3 more double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip all 5 of these double crochets, and we're going to put a double crochet into this single crochet right here. So yarn over, go into the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, double crochet. Then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, And now we're going to go in around this stitch right before the next chain 3 space, and we're going to make a back post single crochet around that. So this stitch here, so you could skip these 4 double crochets, go into the back of this stitch, this post here, go around it from the back. Okay, you can see I'm inserting my hook from the back to the front, then into that chain 3 space. Okay, then yarn over and pull through. Okay, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. Then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over and pull through 1, and we're going to back post single crochet around the next double crochet. So go into the chain 3 space from the back, around this next post right here, between those 2 stitches there, go in, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. So you can see those back post single crochet, chain 1, and back post single crochet. Then it says to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to put a double crochet into this single crochet down here. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next chain 3 space we're going to make our corner stitches. So that's 3 double crochets into the chain 3 space. So 1, 2, 3, then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the same chain 3 space we're going to put 3 more double crochet. So kind of scoot those over so you have room and put 3 more double crochet in there. So 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so now we're just going to repeat what we did from this corner all the way across to this corner. Okay, so we just have to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet into this next single crochet down here, then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back post single crochet around this double crochet right before the next chain 3 space, so go behind it, around it, yarn over, pull through, oh my goodness, yarn over, pull through, there we go, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 1, and then back post single crochet around the next double crochet post, just like that. Then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then double crochet into this next single crochet here. Then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and make your corner in the next chain 3 space. So that's 3 double crochet, chain 4, and 3 double crochet all in that same space, and then just repeat around. If you need to, follow along with a written pattern that's linked in the description of this video. Otherwise, rewind this video to see what I did for the sides between the corners, but I will just meet you up and we'll go on to round 9. When you come back around on round 8 and have to attach to the beginning here, we are actually not going to chain 4. We're going to chain 1, and then we're going to double crochet to this chain up 3 right here. So yarn over, go into the chain up 3, the very top of it, okay, then yarn over and pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now it actually looks like you're in the middle of this space right here, which should be a chain 4. So that's awesome. That's only if you're not going to change color. If you are going to change color, you obviously could have chained 4 and then slip stitched to this beginning chain up 3, but you don't have to if you're not going to change color. So going right into round 9, we are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and now down in this gap here, the space, we are going to put 2 double crochets in there. So yarn over, go down into that space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2. So now it looks like there's 3 double crochets in there because that chain up 3 counts as a stitch. Now we're going to chain 1, and into this corner here we're going to put 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets in there. Whoopsie. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1, skip over these 3 stitches here, and put 3 double crochets into this next chain 4 space. So 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Sorry, I was going to put 4 in there because it's a chain 4 space, but we're going to put 3 double crochets in there. Then we're going to chain 1, skip over this double crochet here, and put 3 double crochets in the next chain 4 space. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to, let's see here, chain 1, skip over all of this single crochet, this chain 1, and this single crochet, and put 3 double crochets into this chain 4 space. 1, 2, and 3. Then chain 1, and put 3 double crochets in the next chain 4 space. 1, 2, and 3. Then chain 1, hop into this corner here for 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we're just going to repeat what we did on this whole side here for this side, each side around. Okay, so just chain 1, put 3 double crochets in the chain 4 space, then chain 1, put 3 double crochets in the next chain 4 space, in each chain 4 space across, but we're going to chain 1 in between those groupings. And then in the corners we're putting 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. And I think I'm going to fasten off after this round, so I'll meet you up at the end of round 9. Alright, when you're finished, just chain 1 and slip stitch to the beginning chain of 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Now I'm going to fasten off, but I highly encourage you to go on to the next 5 rounds, rounds 10 through 14. I'm going to just chain 1 here and cut this yarn and pull it through and pull tight, and then I'm going to sew in my end with my yarn needle. But like I said, I highly encourage you to make this the 12-inch square. It's already really large, but I am ending it here. But you can go on to making rounds 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. But there it is. I'm done. I'm done for the day. So there it is. Number 262 Granny Square is complete. You may need to block this, but it turned out so fabulously. Oh my goodness. I love how it turned out. And I'm going to enjoy this square today. I hope you do too, and I hope you enjoyed making this square with me today and making this video. Make sure to share your photos on Facebook and on Instagram. Make sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your work, and have a great rest of your day. Happy hooking!